Well, hello, boys and girls. It's when I feel like 8 o'clock. I'm Pearl of Wisdom, and you're listening to my NHL Pearls of Wisdom. Coming to you from Helen's Place, the finest in the land. Helen has allowed us to continue in the new year to do these videos here. Since it's New Year, I'll let you know that I used to be doing these out of the bathroom of my place because there's so many people living in my house. I couldn't get any privacy to do them. And that's because I had a little bit of an addiction problem. And I'm rebuilding our lives. Well, what's happening is we're having this wonderful energy of hockey picks and just fun. That's the big thing. Do I get all the picks right? No. A high percentage, yeah. Am I able to help you out maybe with your picks? I hope so. But what I do know is there is a ton of Frolic here in this channel. They're Frolic abound. It is. That's why you would come back. Just for the Frolic alone. Okay, we also do letters here. We do. They're organizing. We have Guido and Helen, my wife, and a few other people sifting through the letters as we speak right now for the new year, because there was so many, they couldn't take care, they had to have a different truck to bring all the letters here because it's Christmas time, right? So they didn't have enough trucks is what I'm trying to say. So we're getting them all taken care of now, and we'll have letters down in the next couple days. That's what I'm trying to say. One thing we also like to do, by the way, I gotta clean this up a little bit. We like to namaste. That's connect with our divines. And that's what we do. Namaste. Namaste. So that's connecting with our divines, which we do whether we know it or not. Did you know that? You're connecting with the divine of all humanity right now? Now you do. So, but what people are doing to help us get back on our feet, bring the pearls out to the world, is they're hitting the subscribe and the bell, and that's changing the algorithm on the YouTube. By the way, my last video, we did 19 likes, which is the record for this of the land, for this land, and I didn't see the views go higher there, so I'm going to be calling up the YouTube owner dude today and letting him know, saying, you said algorithm, I'm practically begging for these people to like it, not actually like the video, but those who like it to hit the like button. And I know that there's far more people that like it than 19, so if you like it, hit the like, and we're gonna force their hand when they tell us with this algorithm stuff, right? It's gonna be like, everybody's pressing the like button on my thing, and you said you're gonna send it off to the fairest places in the land for people to see it if we do that, so you better darn well do it. Now, I'm gonna call them up and let them know. Damn right. I'm gonna take this stuff. Yeah. Okay, so my last time I did picks, it was such a long time ago, because I didn't do picks for the Winter Classic. And the reason why I didn't, I was talking to, I think it was Mr. Puel, who happens to be a Dallas Stars fan. There was some other people I wanted to talk to about too today. Randy, Randy? I talked a lot with Randy. He did a 4 for 4 dog. 4 for 4 on his dogs there 2-3 days ago. Good for you, Randy. That's what we're talking about right there. And somebody nailed a huge play on my Detroit pick. And that's what we're talking about right there too, right? My picks of the day were nailed it. I think I was about 60-70% for picks that 2 days ago. But the main thing was the pick of the day hit it again. I think I'm sitting over 90% on my pick of the days. You might want to look that. You can go check out my other videos. I'm going to leave that one in particular down in the comment section. And maybe a few others too, so you can peruse the pearls. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is we did fairly well. It was Doug Reed, and I was talking to Mr. Puel, and the reason why I'm all over the place this morning. The reason why I didn't pick the Winter Classic is quite often the ice can get all choppy and stuff, and it takes away, like, it's hard to tell who's going to win if that's being the case. I probably would have took Dallas to win that game simply because Nashville's goaltending is so poopty. Would you go get some goaltending for the love of God, buddy? Mr. Poyle. Come on, man. It's like quite obvious. Now, maybe there isn't any goaltending out there. I find that hard to believe. There is some goaltending out there that you should be able to wrestle. Like, for instance, Chicago with Lehner. That's probably what I think that's what his... where he's looking at, but Chicago needs to get more out of the playoffs before he's going to pick somebody up. But it's getting to the time now where you don't have much more time, Mr. Poyle, so you better get something done there. Okay, let's look at today's picks, shall we? After all that fineness, and Happy New Year to you all. Here's some, did you get the New Year's pearls? Here you go. Here's some New Year's pearls for you. Be back in the basket here. That's the best ones. Yeah. Those are the, woo, look at them go. Wow. Oh. Driving, I should do this a little earlier. Everybody's driving to work. All the pearls are all over. Oh, sorry. But just let them soak in anyways. Don't try to grab them. Just let them fall. It's okay. Just drive. Don't want anybody getting hurt out there. Okay, Jackets versus Bruins. I say the Jackets are, now they've lost Tessier, they lost Atkinson. I mean, name anybody that can score on that team, and I don't think they have them besides maybe Dubois. Yet somehow they win. Their number one goaltender, Korpisalo, is gone. Merzlikins comes in and stops like 38 or 39 shots. I don't even think he did that once in the AHL. He comes up and does it. Do I think he's going to do it again? I can't see it. Who knows? Okay, Tortorella is a great coach, but really, seriously, dude, you have an AHL team and you just keep on winning. The Bruins are without McAvoy, though. You know, they have their own injuries, but that top line should be able to just beat them all by themselves. Simple. So I'm taking the Bruins 4-2 or something like that. And if I'm wrong, I don't know. I can't even say this is a pick of the day because Columbus could do it for reasons that defy logic. Logically speaking, this should be a pick of the day, Bruins in regulation. Logically speaking. Oilers versus the Sabres. Oilers are without Klefbom. Oilers won a game 7-4 recently because of bad goaltending from the New York Rangers. Does that mean that they're going to be on a roll now? I don't think so. I'm very poor at picking my Oilers, though. So I'm taking the Sabres 4-2, but I would go over to Professor MJ or Ricketts picks. They're some of the finest in the land. BM picks. Frankie Arbuckle might have something on that. There's another one you can go to for your Oilers picks. For them all. Go check them all out. Our energies will help you. All the energies. And make sure you stay in the comment section because some of the finest in the land down there. Doug Masta. Puel, Richie Rich, Doug Reed, Randy K, all of those guys, great stuff. Very, very good at what they do. Bolts versus Habs. Well, there's no Gallagher for the Habs. There's no Armia, no Drouin. Price isn't having, look, check this out. They have 3 of their top 9 scorers, top 6 scorers out. Although Gallagher's just new, but Price is not having a good year again, and somehow they're in the playoff picture. Maybe Claude Julien is one of the finest coaches in the land. I would say so, yeah. That being said, the Bolts got to win this 4-2. Is Vasilevsky going to stop a puck, though? I don't know. He hasn't all year. If Vasilevsky's playing average, the Bolts are killing everybody. But I have to take the Bolts 4-2 here just because. Suzuki and Kokiniemi and all these kids could light it up today because Julian is finest in the land. Percentage, I'm going to give the Bolts. Percentage should be 65-70% Bolts, but it can only be 55 to 57% Bolts because of Vasilevsky. For the Oilers-Sabres match, I'd say, again, 55-57% Sabres lean. I should like the over here because the Sabres goaltending hasn't been very good. I said 4-2 Sabres, maybe 5-2 Sabres. I'd say over. Bruins versus the Jackets should be over. Should be Bruins 70% of the time here. Sharks versus Penguins. Penguins are getting healthy. Can you pick the Sharks until somebody stops a puck? I mean, Dell is going to be in, and he has looked a lot better. They lost 2-0 to Detroit. If they can't come out and play a game after this, I don't know what they're going to do in San Jose. Seriously, I have no idea. Nobody's taking that Carlson contract. Maybe you might be able to pawn Burns off on somebody. It is a disaster there. And the Penguins, whoever's in the lineup, will outwork everybody. I was talking to Mr. Mast that we talked on the phone, actually. We had some connection together there. And I think the Penguins would be a good bet to win the Cup this year. I think you're getting like 12-1, and the way they are coached and being played, as long as they keep on playing Jari in net, there's a possibility, a good possibility they could win. So anyways, I'm taking the Penguins 4-1. I should take, maybe, I don't really have a game of the night because all of these are tough, but that's probably it. Penguins in regulation. That's probably it. Panthers, Senators. Senators, Nielsen might be back. Zaitsev might be back. You got to lean the Panthers here, but Bobrovsky is so bad. I put Dridger in that. You might as well. I know you're paying $10 million to a guy, but he's just shit this year. It's gotten to the point where you can't say anything else. If Bobrovsky's in that, I probably fade. He's that bad that the Senators could win this game, and the Senators can outwork anyone, anyways. So I'm taking the Panthers 4-2 if Dridger's in net. So stay in the comment section, Drigger or whatever, however you say his name. Leafs versus Jets. I stewed and meditated over this one. By the way, I'm wearing this because I'm going to Pilates today. Chinky's House of Yoga and Pilates. It's the best there. I said it. Make sure you tell them that Perlo sent you, because I get free stuff. And I like free stuff. Okay. I'm taking the Jets 5-4 over, and I don't really have a reason, except that the Leafs have got Mikheyev out and a whole bunch of injuries. I do like their flow. I do like Hellebuck, but the Leafs can score 4 against the best goaltenders right now. They got that kind of a lineup. I probably fade this game completely, but I have to pick it because that's what I do. So I'm taking the Jets 5-4. Blues versus Avs, I fade. The Avs have lost 3 in a row. The Blues are one of the best. Like, logically speaking, the Blues should probably win this, but I can't see the Avs struggling like this for much longer. Their goaltending has been poor. Bednar has changed the lineup all around, started doing everything he could to basically give them a sense of urgency. That's why coaches do that. If you're wondering why coaches change the lineups around, it's to say, hey, hello, I know you guys are good, but we need to keep our urgency here. So my feeling is the Avs are going to come around and win 4-3 here, but I am really not sure about this game at all. Binnington hasn't been playing the best. I kind of lean over. Yeah. Rangers versus the Flames. The Rangers are the most, The Rangers can be the best team in the league, the worst team in the league. They're very young, and you just don't know what you're getting from them. Georgiev shit the bed. I think Lundqvist will be in now. Riddick hasn't been playing all that great. I'm going to say over 4-3 Flames. But these are all like 50s like splits. I'd almost be more into doing the overs and unders than picking the games in here. For a lot of these, you could take the team that's going to give you the best odds and the puck line for most of the games here. Maybe I'll go through that at the end. You don't mind watching this for 20 minutes, do you? I don't know why you would. Ducks versus the Yotes. This could be the game of the night. I said that the Hall situation, it's going to be interesting how that plays out. But Rick Tocchet's a great coach. I think he'll sort it out. I'm taking the Yotes 3-2 here. Maybe 4-2, something like that. Canucks versus the Blackhawks. I think they're going to keep on rolling with Lehner, and they keep on winning with Lehner. So it doesn't make sense that the Blackhawks are winning like this. And this is why I always stumble when I come to the Blackhawks. They have injuries on their defense. Their defense on paper does not look good. Their forwards look okay. Kirby Dach, by the way, fantastic pick. Way to go there, Chicago guys. You Chicago people. You did well. Bowman and all of you guys did well picking him. I got the Canucks at home 5-3, depending on if Lehner's in net. Under if Lehner's not in net, but I'm not sure about this game. I personally wouldn't bet it at all. Flyers versus the Knights. I'm rolling with the Knights. I really think that they're just going to keep on flying here. The whole Fleury situation is over. He's back. He's grounded. They're focused. I say the Knights win 3-2 here. What was I going to say? Which games would I PL? Puck line. You could, oh jeez. Did I do Islanders Devils? I think I missed the Islanders and Devils. I'm taking the Islanders 3-2. You can puck line that. Puck line the Devils. They're going to be playing better this year. I like the Devils on the puck line there. I'm going to like Devils on the puck line a lot now coming into the second half here, because I think the energy has changed there. Blackwood is playing very well. The Oilers and Sabres, I don't like that game really at all. That's it. I think that's the only puck line I have. A lot of these games could go either way, and it's not really tight. It's completely dependent on goaltending and yeah, stuff like that. There's a lot of what-if goaltender stuff going on in these games. Bolts and Habs. I think I took the Bolts 4-2. But I could see that puck line in the Habs. I could see that. Well, that's my full 42%, boys and girls. That's all I have to give. It's been wonderful being with you today. Make sure, like we said, hit the subscribe and the bell. Let's get lots of the freaking likes. Let's go like, we did 19, let's go like 35. 35 likes. And so we can we are the finest in the land, and we're going to bring the finest of the land to the world, and there will be glee and frolic all over the world. And then all you got to do is hit that button there.